Bob McDonald back with you here at the Highliner Activity Center. We are getting ready for the second game of our doubleheader here. Valley City and Dunseith basketball. The boys just completed. Valley City winning that one 67-54. Now the Highliner girls junior varsity will be taking on Dunseith in this second game. Highliner girls one game in this shootout. They lost the opening day to Turtle Mountain 66-47. Led by Mariah Fries's 22 points to lead the way for Valley City. For Dunseith, they have dropped their two games here this weekend. They lost to Killdeer on opening night, 52-36. Actually, let's double check that. Make sure we have the girls' score up here. They girls defeated Killdeer 63-57. That was the first win of the season for Dunseith, and then they lost to Central Cass 71-29 yesterday. They come in with a record of 1-4 on the year with that victory against Killdeer, their lone win here this season so far. Of course, coming out of Region 3, the Highliners junior varsity. This is the second game for Valley City, and they are 1-1 on the year. They defeated the Oak Grove JV in the opening game of the season, or for their first JV game, and then losing here on Friday. So they are 1-1. Dunseith comes in with a record of 1-4. And the players to watch here for Dunseith, Olivia Glazio, the freshman 5'8" forward. She had 19 in their game opening night in their victory against Killdeer. Make that 17 points, but she led the way with 17 in their game against Killdeer, and then their loss to Central Cass. She did have a team leading 9 points in that loss to Central Cass. She is the player that, and she too likes to push it. They like to run the floor if they can and get out in transition. They have Aubriana Fain at 6'1" on the inside, as along with Hayden Azure also 6'1" on the inside. So there'll be a little bit of a height advantage for Dunseith coming into this game here this afternoon. Aubriana Fain, who did get in foul trouble in their victory against Killdeer, she finished with 7 points. Mackenzie Cloud, a 5'8" senior guard, she also had a solid game against the Cowboys. She only had 4 field goals, but ended up finishing with 16 points. And at the free throw line, she went 6 of 10 at the free throw line. So that's a look at the matchups here. Of course, Valley City with Mariah Fries came off the bench to lead the way with 22 points in their victory here, or in their loss to Turtle Mountain on Friday. And so this is their third game of the season, and they wanted to get them in this tournament because when they get to the Barnes County tournament, what they had in December, the junior varsity didn't get a chance to play. When they go up to the Devils Lake shootout, the JV won't get a chance to play. So they give them the JV a chance here with a couple of games in the shootout. We've got our starting lineups coming up here, along with that opening tip, Valley City and Dunseith. Girls basketball coming up. This is coverage of the Highliner Holiday Shootout on the Highliner Activity Network. Bob McDonald back with you here at the Hat, along with our technical director, executive producer here this afternoon, Brian Krewald. Again, the Highliner Activity Network bringing you coverage of the 2024 Valley City Holiday Shootout. Let's head down to the floor. Public address announcer Jaden Radcliffe and our starting lineups.
And the home team on the scoreboard, the Dunseith Dragons. Valley City High School encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation this evening by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. And now, the starting lineup for the visitors, the Valley City Highliners. Number 1, a freshman guard, Kinsley Grant. A freshman guard, number 5, Mariah Reeves. A junior forward, number 11, Rylan Johnson. A junior guard, number 22, Kinley Summerpool. And a freshman in the middle, number 32, Sky Nielsen. And now for the visitors on the scoreboard, the home team, the Dunseith Dragons. A freshman forward, standing 5'8", wearing number 2, Olivia Gladue. A freshman forward, standing 6'1", wearing number 3, Hayden Azure. A junior guard, standing 5'4", wearing number 4, Daylin Baker. She's a senior guard, standing 5'8", wearing number 5, Mackenzie McLeod. And in the middle, standing 6'1", a junior, wearing number 33, Ariana Faye. Dragons are coached by Jeremy Madison.
Well, there's a look at our starting lineups. So again, the Highliners will be the visitors on the scoreboard here in this one. Olivia Gladue, Hayden Azure, Daylin Baker, Mackenzie McLeod, and Aubriana Fain, the starting lineup for Coach Jeremy Ladisser Sr. and the Dunseith Dragons. Valley City have Kinsey Glant, Mariah Freeze, Rylan Johnson, Kinley Suffolcool, and Sky Nielsen, the starting lineup here for Coach Tara Glant, assisted by Jimmy Howard. And looks like Lennox Howard is also assisting here this afternoon. Up top of the key, Highlanders win the tap. Inside, Nielsen dribbles through a double team. Sky going up strong with the right hand for 2. And the Highlanders with the early 2-0 lead. That's the full court press here by Valley City. Gladue, they beat it. They go down low. There's a steal. The steal there for Valley City by Johnson. Back into the front court comes Glant. Glant here to the near side. Mariah Freeze for 3. Good! Mariah Freeze knocks down the 3 ball. And the Highliners with a quick 5-0 lead to start things here this afternoon. Gladue in the backcourt. Pass to the center. Ball knocked away. Ball picked up by Gladue, but she's going to be fouled by Kinsley Glant. That'll be Kinsley's first team foul. Olivia Gladue inbounds it to Azure, or to McLeod. Now back to Gladue. Left-hand dribble up top. In 17 the first game, 9 yesterday. Here in the shootout for Gladue leading the way. Pass in the lane. Now back onto the wing. McLeod dribble drive to the free throw line. Right of the lane. Ball knocked away, stolen. Suffolcool picks up the steal. Kinley back into the front court. Kinley pass in the lane. Nielsen going up strong. Shot good. Sky Nielsen with 2. Suffolcool picking up the assist. She had 5 in their victory, or in their loss to Turtle Mountain. 7-0 Highliners to get things started. 90 seconds gone, first quarter. Pass underneath to Fain, blocked by Nielsen, and Sky is going to pick up her first personal second team foul. That'll send Aubriana Fain to the line to shoot 2.
First personal, second team foul.
Free throw by the righties up and rolls off. Second free throw by the juniors, good. Gets 1 out of 2. 6:27 to go here in the first quarter. Johnson, almost turned the ball over, gets it off to Glant. Glant here on the near wing. Top of the key, right hand dribble, swings it to Freeze. Lines up to 3, right wing, Bach the mark. Rebound right there, Nielsen back up and in. Sky Nielsen with 6 early on. Highliners up 9-1. There's a tip, another steal. Third steal for the Highliners. Glant from the free throw line, back iron too hard. Rebound, Nielsen comes in, goes back up, no. And then tipped out of bounds. It was off of the Dragons. Inbounds on the baseline. Suffolk brings it in for Valley City. Lobs it in. Ball knocked away by Fain. It'll stay with the Highliners. Again, Suffolk will trigger the inbounds. All the way up top. Grabbed by Freeze. Stop. Pop. Long 2. Front rim. No. Rebound. Gladrew pulls it down for the Dragons. In their white home uniforms. Down low. Aubriana Fain. Shot doesn't go. Gladrew rebound up. No. Rebound tipped back into Gladrew. Another attempt. No. And then Ryland Johnson will get the rebound here for Valley City. Glant will bring it up the floor. One hand pass to Freeze. Freeze. Cross court. Suffolk layup. No. Too hard off the back iron. Into the front court. Ball loose. Grabbed and saved in bounds. And then picked up there by Freeze. Off the Glant. Here come the Highliners. A little sloppy exchange there. Ball in the lane. Rolls free. Picked up by Suffolk. Little mid-range jumper. Good. 11-1 Valley City. 5 minutes to go. First quarter. Far side. McLeod. Ahead to Gladue. Over to Azure. She'll hand it off to McLeod. Right in front of the Highliner bench. Down low, Fain. Posting up there against Johnson. Ball knocked away. And whistling after McLeod controls. 10 on the shot clock. Gladue up top. 9 on the shot clock. Gladue surveying the situation. Starts in against Freeze. Off the right side. All the way down. Reached in. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. And that is going to be subs coming in. Bryn Leak. Nora Peterson will come in for Valley City. 20 on the shot clock. Now they're going to double check. There's only like 1 or 2 seconds left when that ball was knocked out of bounds. It should not have reset. At least I don't believe it should have. I know in college basketball, you get an offensive rebound. The shot clock resets. They got to do a recall here on the score, on the clock. And it will tell you where it was at when the whistle was blown. It will be 1 second. There is 1 second on the shot clock. There they go. They got 1 second up. So 1 second here off the inbounds. They'll bring it in, and they're not going to get a shot off. They only had 1 second to go, so the inbound came in, was grabbed by McLeod, and she couldn't get a shot off. So the Highliners will get it back. 4:28 to go, first quarter. Valley City on top, 11-1. Nielsen to Freeze, far side. Mariah into the front court. She's going to get double teamed. Goes down low for Peterson. Nora inside for Nielsen. Up off the glass, no. And outside Sky to the free throw line. That'll be the first team foul on Dunseith. That'll be on Brianna Fain, her first. The Sky Nielsen to the line, shooting 2. She had 10 points in the loss to Turtle Mountain. Good on the free throw. 8 of those came in the first half and did not score again until late in the fourth quarter. Also grabbed 6 rebounds in the big loss there. Second free throw, no. And the rebound grabbed by McLeod. Dunseith trailing 12-2 as we approach the halfway mark here in the first quarter. Gladue, top of the key, left-hand dribble. Watch there by Suffolk, knocked away. Gladue gets it back, starts to the free throw line, in the lane, shot no, foul call. Now foul going to be called on the Highliners. Sky Nielsen, that is her second, third team. Olivia Gladue to the line to shoot 2. It's going to bring up. Free throw good. They buzzed the horn, but the free throw shooter, Gladue, already had the ball. Second free throw for Olivia Gladue is up. And we've got a violation here on Dunseith, and she knew it too, as Hayden Azure came in the lane way too soon and just kind of did a little U-turn and knew she was in the wrong and headed up the floor. 12-2 Valley City lead. Freeze will bring it across the logo with the right-hand dribble with 3:45 to go first quarter. Freeze over to Lee. Right corner, off the elbow. Ooh, and her pass intended for Supple right in the hands of Gladue. Gets the steal, the layup, good. And I think Bryn expected Supple to be there, and she was not. She was cutting to the basket. So the turnover gives the ball back, or the turnover with the easy bucket for Gladue. 12-4, Highliners. Here's Supple in the lane, bounce pass, Peterson, layup, no. A rebound taken down by Azure, and here come the Dragons. Near steal is a steal. Peterson gets it over to Link, bounce pass to Freeze, no, but a foul call. So Mariah Freeze will now go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Foul on Hayden Azure, her first, second team. Freeze at the line again, shooting 2, misses the first. Mackenzie Azure now will check in the lineup for the Dragons. Kinsey Suffolk will come in for Freeze if she makes his free throw. She does. 4 for Mariah. 13-4 your score. Freeze comes out, Glant in. Dunseith trailing by 9, 3:11 to go first quarter. McLeod to Gladue in the backcourt. Brings it across the timeline. Being watched there by Glant. Backs up a little bit. Pass off on the wing. McLeod into the corner. Fane. Back to Gladue. Man in that defense here for the Highliners. Bounce pass inside Fane. Double team. Shot. No. The ball is tipped into the hands of Johnson. Now off to Glant. Glant into the front court. Kinsey to Kinley. Suffolk inside. Johnson. Triple team. And travel. He was surrounded by Dunseith players as they were collapsed down on Ryland and caused a travel. So the ball goes back over to Dunseith with 2.5 minutes to go first quarter. 13-4 Highliners. And a pass a little bit too high and out of bounds. And that will bring it back into the game. Hayden Azure. Fane will sit down. Highlander ball off the turnover. Exactly 2:30 left to go first quarter. 13-4 Valley City. Inbounds Johnson. Down low pass. Peterson. Little baby hook. No. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Dunseith. It'll stay with Valley City. So the Highlanders will get the inbounds here on the baseline near side. Glant to Peterson. And double dribble. Yep. If you control the ball with a dribble, pick it up and then dribble again, that's a double dribble. Turnover gives it back to Dunseith. Dragons in the backcourt with Gladue. She'll bring it across the timeline. Tries to weave her way through, now has it, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow should be to Dunseith. As the Highliners got the opening tap and have not been a jump ball since. And there they have it. I keep it too, so I'm paying attention. Pass inside, Peterson hits the deck. Loose ball picked up there by Dunseith, 15 on the shot clock. Back up top, McLeod. Entry pass, we're going to get another jump ball. Now they'll bring it over to Valley City side on the alternate possession. Highlander ball with 1:55 to go first quarter, 13-4. Backcourt, Glant to Suffolk. Up ahead, Johnson comes across the timeline. And then the ball knocked out of bounds. She had a couple of Dragons chasing her down. It will stay with the Highliners. Inbounds to Peterson. Lobbed it inside for Johnson. Ball knocked away on the floor. Jump ball. And it'll go back over to the Dragons. So the possession back over to Dunseith with 1:41 to go. Very sluggish start here on this Sunday afternoon. In the backcourt, Gladue going to have to hurry. And she's going to have a timeout called by Coach Lattiser. So a timeout taken by Dunseith. It is a 30-second timeout with 1:29 left to go here. We're in the first quarter. 13-4, Valley City with the lead. Back with more Highliner basketball from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Out of the timeout, Dunseith with the ball, trailing by 9, 1:25 to go, first quarter. Near side, Azure. Up top to Gladue, hands it off to McLeod. McLeod, bounce pass, stolen by Nora Peterson. Peterson going back to the way, layup, good! Nora Peterson with the steal and the bucket. 15-4, Valley City. Yeah, there's a near and steal by Glant. Kinsley goes up, layup good, and a foul call. That's going to be team foul number 3 on Dunseith. And foul's going to be called on Hayden Asher. That's going to be her second. So Glant with a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. And nope, too hard on the free throw. The rebound near the hands of McLeod. 17-4 Valley City, leading with 1 minute to go, first quarter. Gladue into the front court. Top of the key, right-hand dribble. Cross over to the left hand. Swings it off, far side. Azure, three-pointer from there, short. Rebound on the ground, grabbed by Bryn Leak, starts up the floor. Bryn coming down, has something cool with her. Bounce pass knocked away and stolen. Here's Gladue, up ahead, all the way through a double team. Layup, no, off the mark. She's on the ground, slow to get up, and now she's on her feet as the ball falls out of bounds in front of the Highliner bench. And the turnover will give it back over to Valley City. Mariah Freeze in, Subco will sit down. 32.1 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Valley City on top, 17-4. Glant will bring it across the timeline. Back to Freeze. He just checked in. Down low, Peterson. Goes one way, comes back the other. Ball out of bounds. Will stay with Valley City. 22 seconds to go. Shot clock off. And it will be Mariah Freeze. It'll trigger the inbounds for Valley City. Brought in, Ryland Johnson, shot no. Rebound, out of bounds. It'll be Dunseith ball. 18.9 seconds to go. Sarah Byerly will now check into the lineup for Valley City. And Ryland Johnson will sit down. Inbounds to Gladue. On the far side, Baker. Back to Gladue. Gladue in the backcourt. Comes across, double team, half court trap. Having trouble, comes across the timeline, and a foul going to be called there on Bryn Leak. That'll be her first, fourth team foul. So Gladue inbounds it in the front court. McLeod. 2 seconds, one, and then the ball knocked out of bounds again. 1.9 seconds to go in this first quarter. 17-4 Valley City. Inbounds, that one went a little too high, and it did go off fingertips. The clock should have started. It went off fingertips of a couple of players, but the referee never brought his arm down, and so they did not start the clock. So Dunseith will get the inbounds. On the baseline. Azure will bring it in. Bounce pass in, and the three-pointer from the corner by Asher doesn't go. And that is the way our first quarter comes to a close. Your score at the end of the first 8 minutes at Valley City 17 and Dunseith 4. We're back with more. This is girls basketball from the Highliner Holiday Shootout, being brought to you today on the Highliner Activity Network by Valley Wealth Advisors and Valley City Veterinary Hospital. It will be Dunseith ball to start things here. Actually, I don't know. I think it should have been Highlander ball to start the quarter, but they're going to give it to Dunseith. They want to switch that arrow. There's a steal by Bryn Leak. Leak back up the floor, all the way down. Layup good. Leak gets the steal and the bucket. 19-4. In the front court, Gladue here for the Dragons. Half-court trap there by Glant on the near side. Gets it underneath Baker. Baker, nice pass inside, and as you can't get it to fall. And Byerly had the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Valley City ball. The Highlanders will bring it up. Glant over to Freeze. Left open three from the right side off the glass and counted. Not sure if she called glass, but she'll get it. 7 for Mariah Freeze, her second three. 22-4 Valley City. A 5-0 start here to the second quarter. Here's Gladue all the way down. Layup up and good. Olivia Gladue now with 5 of her team's 6 points. Glant comes across the timeline for the Highlanders. Leading by 16, inside 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Down low, up and good by Nielsen. Sky Nielsen now has 9. Now 24-6 Valley City. There's the ball, steal. Glant has it. Mid-range jumper on the way, off the mark, doesn't go. Nielsen rebound and good. Nielsen with her third rebound. She now is in double figures with 11. 26-6 Valley City. A 9-2 start here to the second quarter. Here's Azure on the baseline. Cutting through, try to go to Gladue. Knocked away by Leak into the hands of Nielsen. Back over to Leak. Bryn passing the front court. Freeze on that right wing. Pass the arc. Pass underneath. Left open. Byerly 2. Sarah Byerly with a bucket. 28-6 Valley City. Opening up their biggest lead at 22, and there's a pass into the front court right in the hands of Byerly. Highlanders back to the way with Glant. Comes across, Freeze, far side, Leak. Into that right corner, back up top, Freeze. Hard bounce pass inside, Nielsen, layup, no. Ooh, and Sky got one in the eye. Or in the eye or in the nose. And the foul is the first of the quarter on Dunseith. Third of the game on Hayden Azure. Nielsen at the line will shoot 2. Good on the first. 29-6 Valley City. Nielsen 2 for 3 at the free throw line. 12 points in the game, 3 rebounds. Free throw? No. Off the mark. Breeze hustles after it. Controlled for Valley City. Now to Suffolk. Suffolk up top to Glant. Glant lobbing it inside. A little too high for Nielsen and knocked away into the hands of Fain. Dunseith back the other way. Baker now handling the point. She'll bring it up the floor across the logo. Pass far side. Gladue or to McLeod. McLeod ball knocked away into the corner. Azure has it. Back down low. McLeod spin in the lane. Shot partially blocked. Gets her own rebound back. 14 on the shot clock. Pass inside for Fain. Fain against Nielsen. Now double team. Ball tipped and stolen. Freeze with the steal and then a reach in there on Mackenzie McLeod. That'll be her first. Second team foul on Dunseith here in the second quarter. Now Glant will bring the ball into the front court. Right hand hip high dribble. Cross over to the left hand on the elbow. Glant inside Nielsen. Goes up strong. Good. Sky Nielsen 7 in each quarter. She's got 14. Leading the way for Valley City. 31-6. Three-pointer from the near side. And it comes up air ball there. The three-pointer taken by Lara Baker. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Highlander ball. Leak and Nora Peterson in for Valley City.
Peterson, Leak in for the Highlanders.
So the Highlanders will bring it up the floor, leading 31-6. 14-2 start here to the second quarter. Here's a steal back the other way. Here's Baker. Baker into the front court for Dunseith. Stop, shot up, and back iron, no. A rebound, Nora Peterson gets her first. Outlet at far side, Suffolk. Suffolk, bounce pass, Byerly, layup, no. And the rebound bounces out of bounds. It will be Highlander ball. So the inbounds on the baseline. Suffolk will trigger it in for Valley City. With 4:12 to go, ball knocked away, but into the hands of Freeze. Far side Byerly, 18-footer right side, off the rim, gets her own rebound, back up and in. Sarah Byerly grabs her own rebound, follows her shot. She's got 4. That's what you're taught from day one. Follow your shot. 33-6. Valley City, pass knocked away. Byerly into the hands of Leak off another turnover. Bryn will bring it across the logo, lobbing it down a little too high and out of bounds. Intended for Nora Peterson. That'll bring Ryland Johnson into the lineup. Out comes Byerly. Good sequence there for Sarah. And she will sit down. Dunseith with the ball trailing 33-6 with 3:42 to go in the second quarter. Pass high but controlled by Azure. Into the front court, goes down to one knee, jump ball, and possession arrow to Dunseith. Inbounds comes in to McLeod. Watch there by Freeze. Couple of number 5s there. Pass in the lane. Fain. Fain gives it back to McLeod. Step back. Three-pointer from the far corner off the rim. The rebound grab by Bryn Leak. That's her second. She had 6 in the loss to Turtle Mountain. Got 2 today. Lobbing it in for Mariah Freeze for 2. Leak gets the rebound. Starts the fast break and gets the assist. 9 for Mariah Freeze. 35-6 Valley City. As we approach 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number 2. Far side. Azure. Hands it off to McLeod. Into the corner. Fain. Three-pointer in front of the Highlander bench. No. Rebound grabbed up and good on the putback by Mackenzie McLeod. And she's going to get a chance at a three-point opportunity. Mariah Freeze will pick up her first team foul on Valley City. So Mackenzie McLeod at the line. That's her first bucket of the game. And now with the free throw, she has a three-point play. It should be 35-9. It is. We get it up on the board. Glant into the front court. Turns, gives it to Suffolk. Right of the lane, try to go through a double team. Ball knocked away and rolls here to the near side. Then knocked out of bounds off of Nora Peterson. Possibly. It is. It'll be Dragon ball. The Dragons will bring the ball up the floor, trailing 35-9. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go, second quarter. Near side, three-pointer, up, back iron, too hard for Azure. Rebound backside taken down by Glant. Highliners in the backcourt with Leak. She'll pass ahead to Glant. Kinsley into the front court. Off the elbow, near corner. Three-pointer, Nora Peterson, too long. And a rebound into the hands of Baker. And the Dragons back into the front court, McLeod. Far side, Baker. Dalen and Alara. There's a three-pointer up top to the key. That is a three-pointer by Alara Baker. 35-12, Valley City. Whoop, there's a travel. Nothing was called. Suppacool inside, Johnson. To Peterson, knocked away. Loose ball, Leak. Inside, Johnson. Ryland, well knocked away, got it back, got it over to Suppacool. No look pass by Suppacool, and the bucket for Ryland Johnson. Well, we said this the other day, got to have your head on a swivel when Kinsley Suppacool has the ball. She does the no-look passes, and there's a runner in the lane and a bucket. Are they going to say before the shot? The ball went in.
Basket is good.
They aren't going to count the basket. So McLeod has a chance at another three-point play here.
Second team foul.
That is the second team foul. The Highliners in the quarter. It's going to go against Nora Peterson. McLeod hits the free throw.
That's her first personal.
Nora Peterson picking up her first. Second team, 37-15, Valley City leading. Here's Glant. Near side, Peterson. Bounce pass to Bryn Leak. Leak to the free throw line. Off the elbow, Johnson. Ryland goes driving through, layup no. Nice move there by Ryland off the head shoulder fake, but couldn't get it to fall. Back to the way, Dunseith with McLeod. Left to the lane, all the way down. Scoop shot, no. Foul call. That'll be on Ryland Johnson. That'll be her first. Third team foul. So back to the free throw line. Mackenzie McLeod shooting two. First one rattles home. 37-16, Valley City. Free throw up and too hard. Rebound, Nora Peterson grabs her second. Now Suppacool into the front court. Over to Glant, three-pointer from the corner. Air ball. Backside. Ball knocked away, but into the hands of Vane. Dragons come back inside a minute to go for second quarter. All the way down, Baker's shot, back iron too hard. The rebound on the floor is controlled by Glant. Kinsey starts at the floor for the Highliners. All the way down to the top of the key. Gives it back to Leak. Leak, free throw line extended, left side. Back up top here to Glant. 23 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Pass down low, and that went right through everybody and out of bounds. I think they say it went off the fingertip of Mackenzie McLeod. Suppacool will trigger the inbound. Brought in, grabbed by Johnson. Now back to Glant. Right wing, backs up a little bit. Glant lobs it inside for Johnson. Ball knocked away from behind by Payne. Loose ball on the ground. Payne has it. Gets it off to McLeod. McLeod back the other way. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. McLeod with a scoop shot on the baseline. Couldn't get it to fall. Had the rebound. Now we're going to have a jump ball. And possession arrow will give it to Valley City. So the Highlanders get the ball back. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Glant into the front court. Top of the key. Stop. Pop. Three-pointer off the mark. Long rebound grabbed by Azure, and she will not get a shot off. And that is the end of the first half. Your score at halftime, it is Valley City 37 and Dunseith 16. Turtle Mountain's coming up next. And 37-16 is your score. Valley City leading at Dunseith at the half. Coming up, we've got our halftime show here from the Highliner Activity Center. Again, coverage of the 2024 Valley City Holiday Shootout is being brought to you today by Valley Wealth Advisors and also by Valley City Veterinary Hospital. Well, Madonna, back with you here at the Hack. We are at halftime of Game 3 of 5 today on the coverage of the Valley City Holiday Classic, the Holiday Shootout. The Highliners are leading 37-16 at the half. And again, we've got 2 more games to go. 1 boys game and 1 girls game left to go here on this final day. 3 fun days of basketball, 18 games played here at the Hack over these last 3 days. And no major problems like last year when we had the power outage, 2-3 hours? We had the power outage on day 2. But nothing this year. Weather's been nice outside, temperatures in mid to upper 30s. It's been a rather good weekend. And we've had some great basketball here inside the Hack. Again, after the first of the year, things will get going again for both the Highlander boys and girls. The girls will be here at home coming up on Friday as they will be hosting Devils Lake here on Friday in their first game after the new year. And that should be a dandy. That's number 2, Devils Lake, the defending state champ. And Valley City took 4th last year, ranked number 3. Dunseith, after the game tonight, they'll be taking on Standing Rock. That'll be at Dunseith High School coming up next Friday as well. Other games in Class A on Friday, Shiloh Christian will be taking on Rapid City Christian. Lisbon and Wahpeton in the Region 1 matchup, and Kindred will take on Thompson. And that should be a dandy. Kindred 4-2, Thompson 5-2, and receiving votes. In games that are going on, Botno, they will be on the road at Beulah, or hosting Beulah next week. These are all games going on Friday in Class A. Northern Cass, they'll be hosting Grafton, and in Region 2, Hillsborough Central Valley will be hosting Carrington. Class A games going on here next week. Let's take a look at our first half numbers for the Highliners. If you played, you scored. That was what happened in that first half. Sky Nielsen led the way with 14 points, took along with 3 rebounds. Mariah Flees with 9 points, a rebound and 2 assists. 4 points from Sarah Byerly, along with 1 rebound. And then 2 points from Kinsley Glant with 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 2 points from Bryn Leak with 2 rebounds and assists. 2 points from Rylan Johnson with a rebound. Kinley Suppico, 2 points and 2 assists. Nora Peterson, 2 points and 2 rebounds in that first half for Valley City. They had 17 in the first quarter and scored 20 in the second quarter. For Dunseith, they were led by Mackenzie McLeod. She had 7 in the first half. Olivia Gladue finished with 5. 3 from Alara Baker, and Aubriana Fain had 1. They had 4 in the first quarter and 12 in the second quarter. So it should be the Dunseith will have the ball to start things here in the second half. Failing 37-16. Again, earlier today, the Highliner boys, they were winners 67-54 over Dunseith, led by Bryson Heck, who had a nice stat sheet filling game of 24 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Micah Matson, he also had a good one with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Jack Dealey, 12 points and 9 rebounds. Jack Samuelson had 10 points and 8 rebounds for Valley City, as they had 29 field goals and 15 assists in those 29 field goals. Well, both teams came out of the locker room early and are getting an extended warm-up here as we are getting ready for the second half. Valley City and Dunseith, we're back with the third quarter. This is coverage of the Highliner Holiday Shootout being brought to you today by the Valley City Veterinary Hospital and Valley Wealth Advisors.
Attention fans, we would like to wish a happy 18th birthday to Dunseith Drake Boys player Taylor Azure. Happy birthday, Taylor.
For the start of the third quarter, Dunseith will have the ball first. And they'll have Mackenzie Azure, Aubriana Fain, Alara Baker, Dalen Baker, and Hayden Azure, or Mackenzie McLeod, the 5 on the floor here for Dunseith to start this quarter. And we'll get the Highlanders started here. The Brylan Johnson, Kinsley Glant, Kinley Suppicool, Sky Nielsen, and Mariah Fries will be on the floor to start this third quarter. Foul called there on the Highlanders. And a free throw up, no, for Dalen Baker. Foul was called against Glant. That is her second first team foul. Free throw up, and no, off the mark. Long rebound, Rylan Johnson goes after it, controls for Valley City. Into the front court, Glant. Circles back around the far side. Off to Suppicool, to Fries. Fries here on the near wing. Goes back up top to Glant. Glant dribbling through, bounce pass, Suppicool, baseline. And cut off there, gets it back off to Fries. Fries driving through, teardrop in the lane, rattles out, no. Gets her own rebound, back up, no. Rebound is grabbed by Nielsen over to Suppicool. Suppicool near side, Glant left alone for a three. That's an air ball. That's going to go out of bounds, and it will go over to Dunseith. 45 seconds gone in the quarter. 37-16. Still our halftime score. Valley City with the lead with full court pressure. McLeod gets up ahead off of Baker. Grabbed by Glant. Glant starts up the floor, lobbing it down low. Suppicool layup, good. Glant with her third assist. Kinley now has 4. 39-16. Highlanders add to their biggest lead of the game. Backcourt, Baker, cross court to Baker. Underneath, off the hands of Fain, out of bounds. Turnover will give it to Valley City. 39-16. Valley City with the lead. One more girls game to go here as Central Cass. Central Cass girls will wrap up the day today against Shiloh Christian. Central Cass ranked 5th. Skyhawks receiving votes. They are 2-3. Central Cass 6-0 in the year. Here's the shot there by Johnson, and that did not get anything. Went out of bounds, and the ball will go over to Dunseith. So just like the game, a sluggish start thing here to this one. Cross court. They're not used to playing on Sunday. Here's a steal by Johnson. Off to Suppicool. Bounce pass to Fries. Mariah going in layup. Good. Third assist for Suppicool. Fries now double figures with 11. 41-16 Valley City. that full court press. And, ooh, look out. Baker comes plowing into Ryland Johnson, and Ryland's going to be called for the foul. That is her second. She did not give Baker a chance to land. Second team foul. Hit the deck hard, but luckily did not hit her head. To the free throw line. Fain driving through, up off the glass by McLeod. No. Rebound on the ground, grabbed by McLeod, and before the shot, a foul call on Valley City. That'll be their third foul of the quarter. And Ryland Johnson just picks up her third personal. That's going to bring Nora Peterson in for Valley City. Hayden Azure and Olivia Gladshoe will come back in for the Dragons. And they will make their change. Again, Nora Peterson now in. Johnson will sit down with those 3 fouls. Inbounds, cutting through. Fain off the inbounds and gets the bucket. Aubriana Fain now has 3. Her first field goal, 41-18. Far side freeze. 3-pointer from the left pocket. No, it comes up a little bit short. Rebound McLeod. Outside, outlets it to Baker. Baker, pass cutting through Gladshoe. Stripped from behind by Nielsen. And then reaching in is Fain, and she'll pick up the personal foul. Aubriana will get her second. First team foul the quarter. That'll bring Bryn Leak back in, and Freeze will sit down for Valley City. 5:23 to go, 41-18, Highliners by 23. Glant into the front court. Crossover on that left wing, top of the key to Leak. Bryn with the left hand out of the right hand. Starts in right of the lane. Into the corner, Peterson off to Glant. Glant here near side, goes up top of the key. Right-handed hip-high dribble. Cross over to the left hand, back off to Peterson. 10 on the shot clock, to the free throw line, Nielsen. Nielsen driving in, up off the glass for 2. Sky Nielsen. 16 for the game for Nielsen. 43-18 Highliners. 2-on-1, here's Baker along with Fain. Baker's going to try to take it herself, and it was blocked by Nielsen, and then Sky grabbed her 5th rebound. Now Glant, and I think we have a technical called here on Valley, or on... We have a technical called against Dunseith. I think Dalen Baker just got called for the technical. So that'll be her first, or was it on Lattiser, the coach? So the technical was called. Well, if it was on the player or coach, but either way, Nielsen at the line will shoot the 2 technicals. She'll hit the first one. Makes it 44-18. Jeremy Lattiser's junior or senior, so that was on me and didn't get a response. Second free throw, no, by Nielsen. So the Highliner ball. Biley will sit down. Nielsen will come in. Nielsen will sit down. Highliners will get the inbounds. I did not see the official make the signal as to a number or to point to the bench, but either way, it was a technical. Oh, they had to, okay, they put up on the board. It was on Dalen Baker, so it will be her first personal, second team. Shot there didn't go. Rebound taken down by McLeod, and back to the way come the Dragons. Into the front court, Mackenzie McLeod. Bounce pass corner, Baker. 3-pointer from there, off the rim. High rebound, grabbed there by Gladshoe. Gladshoe hustles after it, goes back up top of the key. Gladshoe back to the basket, and there's a foul called on Sepulchral. And he just got teed up. Now they just teed up. Lattiser just got teed up. So first off, Kinley Sepulchral will pick up her first personal foul, 4th team foul, and then the head coach, Jeremy Lattiser, senior, just picked up his first technical, and it is a 3rd team foul. So first they will shoot the free throws at the other end for Olivia Gladshoe. And then we'll have the Highliners shoot the technicals. Free throw by Olivia, up and no, off the mark. 1 for 3 at the line. She's got 5 points. Game averaging 13 in the 2 games here in the shootout. Free throw is up, and short. Rebound grab by Leak. Well, I guess they don't shoot the technicals. Glant, far side, Suffolk for three, short. Rebound up and good. Byerly. Well, now they're going to blow the whistle because if there's a technical, they were letting play continue. Now do they shoot the free throws and take away the basket? So now Glant's at the line to shoot the free throws, so they do take away the basket. Okay. Because they should not have let play continue because the technical had been called. And so take away all that just happened. And now Glant's at the line shooting the technical foul. She misses the first. Free throws up, and she gets 1 out of 2. She has 3 points. 45-18 Valley City. And now it'll be Highlander ball at half court. So that was what all went on there after the missed free throw. They just let play continue, and they needed to stop it and shoot the technicals. Now Glant into the front court. Pass, backdoor, Suffolk. Wraparound pass on me. Byerly shot no. And loose ball picked up by Glant. Gets it off to Suffolk. Three-pointer for the corner. Comes up a little bit short. Nora Peterson saved it inbounds, but right into the hands of Azure. So here come the Dragons into the front court. Gladue circles around left of the lane. They're going to be a reach-in foul called on Valley City. That's going to be on Kinsey Glant. That'll be her third. And that is the 15th foul on Valley City. Olivia Gladue to the line to shoot the bonus. Free throw up, short. Another free throw here by the right-hander. It's on the way, good. She gets 1 out of 2. 6 points now for Gladue. And 2 for 6 at the free throw line. 45-19. Glant running the lane. Off the back iron, no. The rebound taken down by McLeod. Here come the Dragons into the front court. Mackenzie McLeod all the way down. Now here to the near wing. Stop, pop, three-pointer up short. The rebound, Leak had it. Taken away by Gladue. She'll work up top of the key with the right-handed hip-high dribble now for Dunseith. Gladue on the left wing. Still with the dribble, knocked away by Suffolk, but right into the hands of Azure. Azure driving in, lost the ball. Suffolk then spun around after she grabbed it and went out of bounds. And the ball will go back over to Dunseith. And now the horn sounded. And not sure what the horn sounded and why they stopped play. 2:47 left to go. Or whatever it is. Discussion was made, and now we're back at it. Baker with the inbounds. Brought in, shot up, no, on there by McLeod, and she is fouled. Mackenzie McLeod will go to the line and shoot 2. And that foul's on Bryn Leak, going to be her second. So Mackenzie McLeod at the line shooting 2. She is 3 for 4 at the free throw line. 4 for 5, she hits the first. 45-20. That'll bring Sky Nielsen into the lineup for Valley City along with Mariah Fries. Free throw up and good. McLeod with 9. That is team leading. 45-21. Leak into the front court. Near side Fries. Pass the arc. Top of the key. Leak. Far side Nielsen. Sky starts in. Gives it out to Suffolk. Suffolk runner in the lane. Lost it. Oh, and that one off the head of... We have a timeout. I don't know if the hand went off the head of Gladue or the ball, but she, I think, got poked in the eye or in the forehead. So we have a injury timeout here for Olivia Gladue being looked at by her trainer. And they're going to take her out. She doesn't want to come out, but they're going to take her out, take a look at her. And that's going to bring Alara Baker back into the lineup here for Dunseith. Highlander ball. They'll inbound it here on the baseline. Brought in and then kicked. It will stay with Valley City. 2:30 left to go here in quarter number 3. Valley City at top 45-21. 8-5 here in the low-scoring quarter, kind of a sloppy quarter, and there's on cue a errant inbounds, too high for Suffolk, not a bounds. Well, the ball goes back over to Dunseith. Up top of the key is Baker. Off to Azure. Azure in front of her head coach on the far sideline. Lost it, regains control off the dribble, pass in the lane, ball knocked away by Leak, picked up by McLeod. McLeod here to the near side. Right hand dribble into the corner, Baker. Baker gets freeze into the air, circles around, runner up in the air, and off the back iron, no. Rebound, no one has it, finally take it up, and shot made by Azure, gets the bucket off the rebound, and a timeout taken by the Highliners. With 1:57 left to go, it is going to be a full timeout taken by Valley. This is the final day of the holiday shootout. Killdeer and Turtle Mountain in boys basketball, and Shiloh Christian Central Cass in girls basketball will be coming up later on. Here the ball knocked around, dipped around, loose ball picked up by Nielsen. Layup is good. Sky Nielsen now at 19, 5 in the quarter. 47-23 Valley City. And there's a reach around foul called on Suffolk. That's number 2 on Kinley. And they've been in the double bonus for a while. Gladue will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Good on the first. Gladue with 7 points. Free throw up and make it 8. Gets them both. 4 for 8 at the free throw line for Gladue. Here's Glant to far side. Johnson inside Nielsen. Sky works her way around. Turnaround shot off the glass for 2. 7 in the quarter, 21 in the game for Sky Nielsen. 49-25 Valley City. 1:19 left to go, third quarter. On the far side, Azure goes down to the cutter. Baker up off the glass, rolls off, no. Rebound McLeod inside, and then she's fouled, and she was going to go back up. Bryn Leak, Mariah Freeze were there, and Bryn's going to be called for the foul. That's number 3 on Bryn. So to the free throw line will be Mackenzie McLeod, shooting 2. 5 for 6 at the line for McLeod, 9 points. Free throw, nope, another one to go. Second free throw coming. It is up and good. 49-26. Double figures now for McLeod with 10. Here's Glant. To the free throw line, Nielsen. Ball knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Baker. Dragons back the other way. Baker here to the near side, McLeod. McLeod right hand dribble on the right wing, or left wing. Goes down inside Azure. Azure try to go back to McLeod. Knocked away by Leak. Out of bounds. It will stay with Dunseith. 49.5 seconds to go, third quarter. 49-26. Highliners with the lead. Dunseith with the basketball. Inbounds to McLeod. McLeod, off balance shot, no. Rebound, out of bounds, off of Leak. It will stay here with Dunseith. Now Baker will trigger the inbounds. Waiting, brings it in. Near side, McLeod. McLeod up to Azure. Azure, turn on, long three-pointer. Hits the front of the rim. Nielsen has the rebound, bounce to her. She's got 6. In outlet, here comes Mariah Freeze with the layup, good. Freeze now with 13. 51-26 Valley City. And across the timeline. Well, they didn't put up on the scoreboard yet. Going through, runner up and off the mark. And coming out of bounds, yeah, stepped out of bounds, Gladue, and then she was the first to touch it. Should be 51-26. They haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet. Not sure why. I'll double check my book too. There's the steal off the inbounds with 9.5 seconds to go. And they're going to call a pushing foul here on Olivia Gladue. So Gladue is going to pick up her first personal, 4th team foul. And there's another foul. That one's going to be called on Aubriana Fain. She'll pick up her 3rd.
Dragons foul number 33, Aubriana Fain. Her 2nd personal, 5th team foul. Nielsen at the line for the Highlanders.
At the free throw line will be Nielsen. That was the 5th team foul. Nielsen at the line will shoot 2 for the Highliners. Free throw up, good. Second free throw coming. Right-handers up and good. Well, unless I missed that they waved off the basket. It should be 53-26. Down the other way, shot up doesn't go. Nielsen clears off the rebound, and that's going to do it for the end of the 3rd quarter.
26, Valley City Highlanders 51. Again, still to be played here.
And your score at the end of 3 quarters of play in my book is Valley City 53 and Dunseith 26. We're back with the 4th quarter. You are watching a Highliner girls basketball here on the Highliner Activity Network, and it's being brought to you today by Valley Wealth Advisors and Valley City Veterinary Hospital. As we start the 4th quarter, Valley City leading 53-26. Pass intended for Supcool off her fingertips into the backcourt, and it will be over and back, and the turnover gives the ball to Dunseith. Dragons scored 10 in that quarter. Valley City scored 16 to open up this 27-point lead. Up top, Gladue for the Dragons, right-hand dribble. Between the circles, far side to Azure. Goes down low, McLeod up and good, count it, and she's fouled. Mackenzie McLeod will go to the line for the chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. First team foul on Valley City. That one's going to be called on Bryn Leak. That is her 4th. So McLeod to the line where she has hit 6 of 8, makes it 7 of 9. She has 13 points. 53-24. Pass, Glant in the lane. Over, shot by Peterson, blocked, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession error will keep it with Valley City. So the Highliners will get the ball back. That's going to bring Mariah Freeze in. Or check that. It will be over to the Dunseith Dragons. Across the timeline, right-hand dribble. Up top, Glasgow to McLeod. Pass, nice pass underneath McLeod, and good, count it. That was a nice-looking pass there by Azure on the far wing. Found McLeod cutting to the basket for the easy two, and a chance at a three-point play. Foul called on Mariah Freeze, her second team foul. Free throw up and routes around by McLeod. Can't get it to go. We're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow to Valley City. Here's a steal off the inbounds by Gladue. Can't get that to go. The ball rolls off the hands of McLeod, and it will be Valley City basketball. Inbounds, far side, Glenn. To Suffolk, to Byerly. Here in the backcourt, back to Suffolk. Now across the timeline comes Freeze. Gives it up to Suffolk. Stop, pop from the elbow. Shot rattles in for two. Kinley Suffolk with 6. 55-31, Valley City. On the far side, Azure into the corner. Here's Fain for 3 off the rim. Rebound grabbed by Gladue. Lost it, rolls off her hands, regains control. Double team to the corner. Gladue gets it back up top of the key into McLeod. McLeod with a left-hand dribble. Off the elbow, now up top. Gives it back off to Gladue. She'll back up and reset. 4 in the shot clock, 3 in the shot clock. Fain inside. McLeod shot as the shot clock went off, and it will be a shot clock violation, and the ball will go over to Valley City. 6:08 to go here in this fourth quarter. Valley City up 55-31. Freeze and Suffolk in the backcourt. Suffolk comes across the timeline. She'll hand it off to Freeze. Freeze here to the near side, picks up the dribble. Bounce pass to Glant, lines up to 3. She'll take it from there, and good. Kinsey Glant with 6. And she hits the three-pointer. 58-31. Highliners. Gladue comes across the timeline. McLeod, ball tipped by Freeze. Suffolk starts up, then McLeod stole it back. Ball was tipped there, I think, by Glant, and it was. It's out of bounds. It'll be Dunseith ball. That will bring Mackenzie Azure back in the lineup here for Dunseith. Rylan Johnson and Bryn Leake will come back in for Valley City. With 5:29 remaining here in this fourth quarter, Valley City up 58-31. Inbounds here near side. McLeod for the Dragons. Pass high for Gladue. Gladue on the far wing. Works it here to the near side. Off to McLeod. McLeod are in the lane, and a foul called. Both Nora Peterson and Kinsey Glant there. And it will be on Kinsey. That is Kinsey's third team foul. Shooting violation at the free throw line. Shooting 2 was McLeod. She hits the first. And she is 8 for 11, now 9 of 12 at the free throw line is McLeod. 58-33. Valley City with the lead as we approach 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Here's Glant in the front court, near side. Crossover between the legs, try to go down low, knocked away by Fain, and the turnover. Steal, loose ball picked up by McLeod. McLeod in the front court, top of the key to the elbow, right of the lane, all the way down travel. Tried to go through a double team and traveled with the ball. And that will bring Sky Nielsen back in for Valley City. (58-33). Suffolk to Nielsen. Underneath, shot up and good for Sky Nielsen. Nielsen now at 24. Assist number 4 for Suffolk. She had 5 in the loss to Turtle Mountain the other day on Friday. Here near side, Gladue up top, picks up the dribble. Gladue needs some help, and she'll turn and get it back behind her to Azure. Azure in the lane, McLeod. 4 Highlanders around her. That leaves one of the Dragons wide open. 3-point shot didn't go by Azure, but McLeod with the putback. 60-35, Valley City. Suffolk into the front court. They approach the halfway mark here in the fourth quarter. Suffolk near side, Johnson. Ryland tried to go down low for Nielsen, stolen away by McLeod. McLeod for Dunseith, back in the backcourt, brings it up ahead. Passes up ahead, down low, shot up, as you know. A rebound grab by Nielsen, number 8 for Sky. And then outlets it here to Leak. Leak, cross court, Sepulchre. Stop, nope, top of the key. Leak, she'll take the three-pointer. Hits the front of the rim. Loose ball on the ground, grabbed by Johnson. And she couldn't get his shot off. Now the ball goes into the front court. Grabbed there on the run. Layup up and good by McLeod. Grabs the loose ball, gets the layup. 60-37. Far side, Peterson inside to Nielsen. Goes one way, comes back the other. Shot partially blocked. Payne grabs the rebound. Then reaching in, and Johnson comes up with a steal. Riley gets it over to Suffolk. Tries the Euro step and is fouled. Riley Johnson got that started with a defensive play. And now Suffolk to the free throw line will shoot 2. First team foul on the Dragons. Azure will pick up her 4th personal. So Suffolk at the free throw line for the first time in the game. And wholesale substitutions coming in for both teams. Second free throw, good. Suffolk gets 1 out of 2. Oh, she got them both, pardon me. She did get them both. 62-37. Leak, Byerly, Nielsen, and Freeze, the 5 on the floor for Valley City. Here's McLeod, and she traveled the ball. McLeod out there with Alara Baker and Kesney Roy. McKinley LaRock and Charista Counts, the 5 on the floor here for Dunseith. Inside 3 minutes to go, 62-37 Valley City. Glant to Nielsen, goes right around, layup no. The rebound is taken down by LaRock. Back the other way to Dragons in the front court. Across the timeline for McLeod. McLeod off the right elbow. Backs up past the arc. McLeod bounce pass down low for Counts. Counts works her way inside. Double team. Shot good. Charista Counts with the bucket. And in comes Jolie Poitras. Now we'll check in. And McLeod will sit down. 62-39 Valley City leading with 2:24 to go here in this fourth quarter. Glant, far side, Freeze. Top of the key, Byerly. Now to Glant. Glant to the free throw line. The runner just inside the line, doesn't go. The rebound grab by LaRock. She'll turn and give it up to Azure. She'll bring it up to Baker. Alara Baker into the front court. Right hand hip high dribble. Here to the near side. Roy up top. Picks up the dribble. She'll swing it off far side. Baker steps aside. Three-pointer from the right wing. Doesn't come up with it. And a rebound into the hands of Leak, number 3 for Bryn. Down to the front court. Leak comes across, right-hand dribble, near side to Byerly. Byerly right on the arc, tried to go back to Leak. Her back was turned, went off the foot of Nielsen, and Baker picked up the loose ball. 62-39, Valley City leading, 90 seconds to go in this one. Counts down low, shot blocked by Nielsen, and she'll grab the rebound, her 9th. Here's Glant into the front court. Leak to Nielsen, back up to Glant. Backs up past the arc, pass up top of the key to Byerly. Take a few seconds off the game clock and shot clock. Far side, Freeze. Try to go and bounce pass, knocked away by Counts, picked up by Nielsen. Top of the key, Leak for 3. Too hard off the back iron, and Roy gets the rebound. And back the other way with Dunseith into the front court, Poitras. Poitras wanted baseline. Nielsen cuts her off. Loose ball, picked up there by Byerly. Here near side, Glant into the front court. Right hand hit by dribble. She'll get it off to Freeze. Freeze back off to Byerly. 19 on the game shot clock. About a 19-second differential from the free throw line. Freeze jumper, good. Freeze now with 15. 64-39. Final 20 seconds of this one. The Valley City JV, they'll go to 2-1 on the year. Three-pointer top of the key didn't go for Baker. Glant gets the rebound. Kinsley will start up the floor. They can dribble it out if they so choose, and they will. She'll just slowly come across and dribble it out. And Valley City now 2-1 on the season, their junior varsity team. And they will be back up against Devils Lake coming up next Friday on the 3rd of January in their next action. Your final score here this afternoon, it is Valley City 64 and Dunseith 39. Back with the totals. This is Highlander girls basketball from the HAC and the 2024 Holiday Shootout on the Highlander Activity Network, brought to you today by Valley Wealth Advisors and Valley City Veterinary Hospital. Final totals in this one here for Dunseith. They were led in scoring today by Mackenzie McLeod. She finished with 21 points. Olivia Gladue had 8. Alara Baker and Aubriana Fain each had 3. Hayden Azure with 2, and Trista Counts with 2 for their total of 39. 4 in the first quarter, 12 in the second, 10 in the third, and 13 in the fourth quarter. For Valley City, they had 2 players in double figures. Guy Nielsen finished with 24 to lead the way. Mariah Freeze had 15. 8 points from Kinley Suppagould along with 4 assists. And Nielsen had 9 rebounds with her 24 points. 6 points from Kinsey Glant. They'll go along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. 4 points for Sarah Byerly. 2 points from Rylan Johnson. And 2 points from Nora Peterson, for their total of 64. They had 17 in the first quarter, 20 in the second, 16 in the third, and 11 in the fourth. So that's going to do it for the Highlander portion of our holiday shootout. Valley City is now off until January 3rd for the girls, when they will take on Devils Lake here at home in their home opener against the Firebirds for the varsity. And on the other side for the Dunseith, they will be on the road against Standing Rock, or hosting Standing Rock, coming up here next Friday. On the way, as we're going to be shutting down our stream for the Highliners, but coming up next here on the Highlander Activity Network, we've got the Killdeer boys and the Turtle Mountain boys. That game is on the way as we continue live coverage of the 2024 Valley City Holiday Shootout here on the Highlander Activity Network.